Well, good morning everyone. This is Rich. This is the Suffolk Crunch. This is the Sunday Stroll. I'm on my break at work, getting a few steps in, bit of fresh air. Probably a shorter video this week than normal. Well, I normally say that and then I'll probably start ranting for about 15-20 minutes, but nothing to rant about today. It was all good yesterday. Coventry City 1, Ipswich Town 4. Town into round 5 of the FA Cup for the first time since 2007. One round away from the quarterfinals, which we haven't been in since 1993. Blimey. So yeah, anyway, firstly, please hit the like button. We will go for, it was 1-4 yesterday. We go for 140 likes. Come on, if you haven't subscribed, hit that button. It's totally free, and as I always say, share with your mates and turn on those notification bells on YouTube, and when I post a video you will get notified and then you can see and hear what I got to say. But yeah, yesterday Ipswich went to the CBS, scene of well, we didn't quite get promoted that night, but it was almost sealed, wasn't it, back at the end of April. And it was a balmy night then. It was a freezing cold day yesterday. It was wet, it was just grey. Firstly, if you know Lee from Around the Grounds on YouTube, I'm on his vlog from yesterday. He was at the game, met up with him before the game and chatted, so go and check that out. Subscribe to him. I think he's just hit over 11,000 subscribers. He does great work. I think he's at Villa Spurs today, Doncaster versus Palace tomorrow, so yeah, go and check that out. Anyway, FA Cup 5th round draw is tomorrow evening, 7:10 on BBC One, I think, on the One show. Town will be in the hat. Not sure what ball number they are. I think they were 30 last time, so we'll have to keep an eye over that. But yeah, 11 changes yesterday for Town, which was expected. We started with you signing Alex Palmer in the nets, Ben Godfrey, Luke Wolfen, the new skipper, Cam Burgess, Connor Townsend, the back four, 2 in midfield, Jack Taylor and Calvin Phillips. 3 ahead of that, Villagine on the right. Sammy Smodics was back in the 10. He didn't last for long. It was an eventful just under half an hour for Sammy, I think. And Jack Clarke on the wing. Jack Clarke on the wing. What a song. And George Hurst leading the line. Coventry, I think they made 5 changes from the week when they went down to a 2-0 defeat at home to Leeds. They had a 4th kit on. It was dark blue. Well, the numbers on the back you couldn't see because it was in like a light blue, unless you're really close up. Town wore the pink. Pretty in pink again. 3 games unbeaten for Town. Can we win that? We wear that every game until the end of the season. Maybe, and then we'll get lucky. But yeah, Town backed by, well, just under 5,000. 10-minute delay to kick off because it was busy, there was traffic. But yeah, great start. 20 seconds in and Town have got a penalty. Hurst played in, I think it's a long ball by Alex Palmer, breaks the offside trap, squares it. Smodics, he's about 14 yards out. I think he's looking just to tap it in. Pushed in the back, ball's on the spot. George Hurst, Johnny on the spot, goes to the keeper's left. It's in the bottom corner, right in front of us. And it's a great start. And then Cov back in the game. 5 minutes later, Malata Bodier gets a header from a corner from the right-hand side, swinging in left-footed. Poor marking by Town. And then Cov got on top for a little bit. And I think we were struggling down our right-hand side. Ben Godfrey, I didn't think he had a very good game yesterday. I thought he struggled, give the ball away. But Town hung in there. I think it's 27 minutes. It might have been a little bit later than that. Ball down the left, played into Jack Clarke, left-hand side of the box, steps inside, seen it countless times last season for Sunderland, passes it in the corner. It's a quality finish from a quality player. You know, he's struggled at Town so far, but he's a young player. He's one for the future for me, who I think he's got a high ceiling. If Town did go down, he'll be one of our best players next season. He'll be one of the best players in the Championship. But yeah, it's great to see him score. Great to see him smiling in front of the away fans. Then obviously Sammy Smodics does his ankle. which it's the same ankle Kieran said that he'd done before, which is a bit of a blow. Gives you a little bit something different up there. He's a bit more experienced because we have got a lot of young forward players. You can see the way he's hitting the ground. He was frustrated, so I'd expect him to be missing for quite a few weeks. I would have thought it's a recurrence of probably his injury that he had. Obviously Broadhead coming on the 10, and he plays a role in the third goal. Brilliant pressing by George Hurst in their left centre back role. Wins the ball, Broadhead plays it into Clarke, takes a touch, sits the goalie down, 3-1. And at that stage of the game, it's just before half time. I think that was on 37 minutes. It was pretty plain sailing for Town. I thought Cov come out second half. I thought they started quite well. Look, I don't disagree with Lampard's comments after the game that they were competitive, and the scoreline is probably a little bit flattering for Town. But we were just clinical yesterday, took our chances. Big shout out to Alex Palmer in goal. Thought he had a really, really solid debut. 3 big saves. One down to his right hand side from a header. Great save. He does a great save just before the ball goes in the net, and Cov think they got their second goal, but that was offside. I've seen it from side on. I think it's Thomas Asante. He's interfering with Palmer. He literally stands right in his way. I don't think he'd have saved it anyway, but it's offside. And then Town, not probably a minute later, go down the other end. Clarke in on goal. Could have gone for a hat-trick. Picks a player in a better position, which we need to do more often. Liam Delap, guilty sometimes. Get your head up. If there's someone in a better position who can have a shot or score a goal, pass the ball. It doesn't have to be individuals. Rolls it into Philogene. It's a lovely little finish on his right foot. He was quiet yesterday. I think, look, we just need to be patient with him. He's another young player. We've got a lot of young players, you know. We just need to give them a bit of time. Look, we haven't got time in the Premier League, and I know it's an unforgiving business, but it's just one of them things. You just give these players time. They're not robots. Coming into a new environment, new teammates, new probably place to live. Might not know a lot of people. I know Philogene, obviously. He's played at Hull with obviously Delap and Greaves, and he knows Amari from the 21s. But that goal hopefully will do his confidence no end of good. Town see out the game, a few subs made. But yeah, 4-1 to Town. Wolfie took the fist pump. Jack Clarke done his own fist pump. And it was just a nice, relaxed afternoon watching football, seeing Town score goals, and just enjoying a game without the pressures of Premier League, without VAR. You know, I just enjoyed it, and I just took it for what it was yesterday. You know, positive display, and I was just happy to get that win on the board. And like I say, into round 5, we'll just see who we draw tomorrow night. Hopefully, we get a kind draw. You got Preston in there, Cardiff are in there, Millwall. Let's not underestimate them, but I think if Town drew any of them, we'd be expected to beat them. I looked at the game yesterday and thought this was our reserve team, changed 11, and we've comfortably beat a decent Coventry side. I don't think they're the best Coventry side, but I thought they played some good football. They've improved under Lampard, so it was a good afternoon's work. I think the gap's massive, if I'm being honest, between Premier League and Championship, and I think you just see that yesterday in that game. But Town were definitely a lot more clinical in front of goal. Great to see 2 goals for Jack Clarke, like I say. Nice to see George Hurst score. I thought he led the line well. A little bit different than Delap. Gets in them channels, hold the defender off. Thought he done very well. Obviously, like I say, Alex Palmer, another one, debut. Interesting to see what happens at Villa next Saturday. Knows no Muric on the bench. I think Palmer should start. I think he should play every game between now and the end of the season. We just need a solid goalkeeper now. Someone that we can rely on. And I know yesterday, I've seen a few bits online, he's not great with his feet, but he wasn't really pressured yesterday, let's just say, from Villa. And there's bigger tests to come, but he looked an accomplished goalkeeper with over 100 appearances for the Baggies. I think it's what we need, just someone who's safe. For me, a goalkeeper should just be keeping the ball out the net. That's his first job, and I think nowadays they want them to do obviously different things with their feet, and some of them are just not capable of playing like that. So first and foremost for me, a goalkeeper is there to save the ball. Alex Palmer done it yesterday, and he done it well. No chance for the goal, 3 good saves, but Jack Clarke was my man of the match. Pleasure to see him run the game. He was great on the ball, and he's definitely great off the ball as well. So hopefully that's a big confidence booster for Jack moving forward. You know, he's come in, he's played a little different position, but yesterday he just showed his class, and the first goal just passed it in the net. It was like I said earlier, a goal that we've seen time and time again when he was playing at the Stadium of Light for Sunderland. So just believe in these guys. They're still young, they're still learning. It's not all doom and gloom. Town in round 5 this morning. Draw tomorrow. 140 likes. Hit the subscribe. And tomorrow, I'm off tomorrow, so I might go for a little walk tomorrow morning. And I might do a little video about Flynn Downs. Will Flynn Downs be wearing the blue of ITFC next season? I'll give you my thoughts tomorrow. Cheers for watching, and have a great Sunday.